Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have How to Play Football starring Goofy. This is a 1944 short. It says it runs about 9 minutes long. It's really about 7.5 minutes long total. Want to take out the foreign credits and everything else, because believe it or not, there is a little bit of dialogue in this old short. I mean, yeah, I guess every once in a while you get a Mickey Mouse that has him talking, but this is a Goofy one, and it is very much all narrated by a sportscaster. And there's a handful of moments in this that Goofy does speak, or a Goofy-like character. There's a lot of Goofy-like characters in this one, and my nose itches. Sorry, no editing. No editing. Uh, I'm not picking it. Anyway, this is a great little satire of football and the world of football and everything else. And this is not the NFL, because the NFL didn't exist at this point. This is 1944. This is a good 23. Well, I mean, maybe it did exist, but this is about college football. And they talk about how you can see how they pamper their star player, and you see how the coach is both supportive and just a villain in some cases, and shouts down his team at halftime and bullies them into winning the second half and everything else. There's all sorts of just silly slapstick and everything else that goes into making football funny. Because, by the way, like I said, with NFL, I don't know when the NFL started, but the Super Bowl didn't exist until 1967. So, yeah, this is or the big game. Maybe I'm not allowed to say Super Bowl. Maybe the NFL will come after me at this point. I'm not using it to sell anything. Sorry, just let you know. Yeah, so this is all about college football, and you get to see different crazy ways of scoring, and you get to see the animation is really, I mean, beautifully done. It's a lot of, obviously, a lot of physicality to it. So they cheat a lot in the very first scene where you see people piling into the stadium. It's the same character, just a number of different characters layered on top of each other, cycled through a number of times, as the announcer describes all the different people that come into play into making a successful football game. And yeah, it's very satirical, obviously, in the way these things work, and it's just good fun. So, and if you want to get an idea of what football was like back in 1944. This is the kind of thing, by the way, they probably might have sent this out to have the soldiers watch in their downtime, if they had any, during World War II. But yeah, think about that. Soldiers watching Goofy while stepping back from the front lines for a bit. Yeah, that's weird. Um, so anyway, yeah, this is one of many. There's a number of different how to play baseball, basketball. Goofy's done it all. And there's one to even show you how to stay at home, and I think that one is new. And that one came out during the pandemic as part of this series, but many, many years later. So yeah, it's worth checking out. Again, I always tell everybody, check out all the classic shorts. If you want to see why we have Disney Plus right now, the reason why Disney exists, why there's a park in various continents all around the world. There's plenty of parks, not just a park. This is the reason why these characters, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, Pluto, Clarabelle, they're all the reasons why. When people watched them on cartoons and saw them as they came out of Walt's and Ubs and everybody else's minds and skilled hands and everybody else, yeah, that's the reason why anything Disney works. Anything Disney exists now. It was all built in the back of the mouse and his friends. So, yeah. Oh, I was going to pick tomorrow's episode randomly, but I am not. I realized tomorrow is the premiere of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's new series on Disney Plus, exclusive to Disney Plus, original series, Ms. Marvel. Now, this is not Captain Marvel. This is actually Marvel's first Muslim superhero. And she's a teenage girl who loves the Avengers. And if you want to if you're watching this right now and honestly have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, it's not like they've been shy with the advertising, but there's a neat little 4-minute short that introduces you to who Ms. Marvel is, not just her origins from the comics. She's I mean, we've been introduced to a lot of new characters, and we will be introduced to a lot of new characters still coming later this year, like She-Hulk, and we just met Moon Knight. I mean, these are characters that have been around for a long time in the comics, but they're new to the MCU, and Ms. Marvel is new in many ways, in the fact that she is only existed since 2013, so she is barely 10 years old concept-wise, in 11 years old concept-wise in the Marvel universe. I mean, Moon Knight's been around since the 70s. She-Hulk, 70s also, I think. Yeah, 70s. Silver Age stuff ish. Yeah, but yeah, it's she's a unique character because she is. If you're a Marvel fan, the character and also the actor who plays her is very much a fan of the Avengers, a fan of the world in which she finds herself in now with powers, and what does she do with them? Can she be the hero she wants to be, or is gonna be a lot of bad people looking to mess up her life, and not just fans? So, okay, just like Ewan McGregor talked about the people who are being racist and crude to others for Obi-Wan recently. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. I know there's probably going to be jerks who are going to be awful to this young woman because she exists. So hopefully you're not one of them. If you are, please don't watch my videos. Just nobody needs you. Nobody needs you. It's just the way it works. Nobody needs your opinion about this based on your racist or any hate. No hate. No hate. So there's my diatribe. In a few hours, I'll be sitting down at midnight when Ms. Marvel premieres, and we'll be watching the first episode. Maybe they'll do two. I don't know, like they do with some of the other ones. I have a feeling at least one. And I'll be back here soon enough. So I'll see you back here tomorrow with Ms. Marvel on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you then.